Welcome to the Sports Hour Show. I'm your host Karthik, giving you the latest sporting nuggets from the week that has passed by. Now with the soccer news. Football powerhouses, the Netherlands, Chile and the USA have failed to qualify for the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia. In the Premier League, the Anfield Stadium witnessed a spectacular show of defense through David De Gea of Manchester United and Loris Karius of Liverpool in a goalless draw, which in return gave a lot of speculation about the Man United defense as it was not tested properly, according to Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp. Crystal Palace have finally won their first match of the season against none other than the Premier League champions Chelsea. In a shocker of a match, they have finally scored for the first time in the Premier League, and it was against a half-a-side defense in the return of David Luiz. Real Madrid beat Getafe 2-1 courtesy of the man Cristiano Ronaldo in the 85th minute to seal it for Real Madrid. In the Under-17 World Cup, Team India's campaign have ended as they got a 4-0 drubbing over favourites for the championship Ghana, whereas new team New Caledonia have salvaged some pride in a 1-1 draw over Japan. That's all for the soccer news. Now with the cricket news. Tamil Nadu have regained form after their dismal performance against Andhra by restricting Tripura in their Group C match to 247 for 7. This is primarily due to the wickets taken by rising star Washington Sundar and fast bowler L. Vignesh. Ravichandran Ashwin also chipped in with a wicket. The final T20 in Hyderabad between India and Australia had been washed off due to the rain. As rain played spoil sport in Hyderabad, the Aussies salvaged some pride in sharing the trophy of the T20 series with the Indians. There was no man of the series as known of, but there was certainly something to know of, as the second T20 earlier this week was won by the Aussies courtesy of Jason Bernard's spectacular spell of 4 for 21. The ICC has made some major changes to the setup of cricket for the 2019 year. It is starting to introduce the Test Championship, in which 10 teams are going to take part for making the number one new rankings, and which there will be a Test Championship between the 10 teams. And the one-off final will take place in Lords. They also want to conduct an ODI league, which consists of 13 teams, the 13th one being the winner of the World Cricket Championship, which includes countries such as Canada, Oman and America. This is also the top 10 of this ODI league will qualify directly into the World Cup. Pakistan beat Sri Lanka by 83 runs courtesy of Babar Azam's century as the Islanders continue their dismal performance and lose their second consecutive match. Now that's all with the cricket news. Now with the basketball news. The Memphis Grizzlies beat the New Orleans Pelicans 142-101. But the Pelicans starters did not play, as most of them averaged about only 15 minutes of play, which included star Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins. This bolsters the performance of the Grizzlies, as they are most likely not qualifying for the playoffs, as their loss during the off-season included stars such as Zach Randolph and Vince Carter. Charlotte Hornets beat the Dallas Mavericks 114-96, as Kemba Walker starred with 16 points along with 8 assists, with Dwight Howard covering 6 of them. Rookie star Dennis Smith Jr. going for his very high vertical jump of 48 and a very good one of the contenders for Rookie of the Year this year had walked off with a apparent ankle sprain and is not likely to appear for the season opener for the Mavericks. That's all with the basketball news. Now with the tennis news. Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer yet again face off each other for the 4th time this season. They faced off three times previously this year, once at the Australian Open and twice in 2 other ATP Tour tournaments. This time they faced each other in the Shanghai Masters, with Federer beating Juan Martin Del Potro in a marathon 3-set match, whereas Rafael Nadal had it easy with a 2-set win over Marin Cilic. That's all we have for the tennis news. Now with the American football news. The Philadelphia Eagles had a comeback win over the Carolina Panthers with a 28-23 win, courtesy of 2 touchdowns passes by Carson Wentz. Initially, it was the Panthers who took the lead, courtesy of Cam Newton's crossover touchdown. The Kansas City Chiefs remain the only team unbeaten this season with a 4, and they're still continuing their winning streak with a 42-38 win over the Houston Texans. The Houston Texans defense was stuttered as they missed star defender J.J. Watt. 4-time Pro Bowl voted player and star linebacker Navarro Bowman has been waived by the San Francisco 49ers on his own request as he feels that the management wasn't good. He feels on joining other teams such as Tennessee or the New York Giants. That's all we have for the American football. Now with the sneaker news. Jordan Brand has announced that it might end the Melo signature shoe line for Oklahoma City Thunder star Carmelo Anthony because of shrinking sales. The last model of the Melo series was the Melo M14. It follows the same midsole and sole treatment as most other Jordan does, but it diminished due to Carmelo Anthony's poor form at New York. Nike has released a new Mercurial 11 football cleat for Neymar Jr. with a money bill-like style top to show that he is the world's costliest player. Under Armour has released a new More Rings edition of the Under Armour Curry 4 basketball shoes. This comes in a box package which consists of all sorts of other merchandise such as pens and other shirts which are signed by Steph Curry himself. The Nike LeBron 15 is going to hit the store soon and will be revealed in the original charcoal colors and also in its ghost colorway. Foot Locker, in initiative with Adidas, is releasing the Adidas Harden LS Fast Life Edition, which is exclusive only for Foot Locker stores. That's all for the sneaker news. That's all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and be sure to follow me on Instagram. And I'll see you guys next week. Thank you.